Okay, we're going to have a look at this Year 8 assignment, Excel task data, and we're going to look at how to produce some graphs. So for question 3 and 4, you need to produce two graphs in Excel with axis labels, titles, and probably graphic conventions. All right, so one for question 3, one for question 4. So let's have a look at some of the data. So right now I'm looking at the music data. So we have favorite artists, favorite song length in minutes, and songs on your device. I wouldn't suggest using this data from the graph unless you really know how to do it. We're going to make a single graph using one of these variables and also the number of times that they occur. So for example, Taylor Swift occurs 10 times in this data set. So it's actually more convenient if we use this data. So this data is actually pretty good for something like a bar graph because we have all the variables and how many times they occur. So that's what's going to be graphed on our x-axis. That's what's going to be graphed on our y-axis. And if the data is arranged in this sort of format, we have the x variable on the left and the y variable on the right. This is actually quite convenient because we can just go and highlight this section, go to insert, and let's go to a bar chart. Okay. So you can see here, we have all the artists here, and we have how many times they occur. So that's actually perfect, except for we don't have it labeled, so we need to add axis titles. So this is, we'll call this. All right, so no, I don't want to call the chart area. I want to change the titles. No, I just want to, yeah, there we go. Let's edit this. Okay, so you can call this one favorite artist. Okay, all right, the axis title here, this would be the artist name. And this one here is your frequency, because that's how many times they occur in the series. All right, so maybe make that a little bit larger. Okay, and then we can go and copy that and plop it into here. That's a little bit too big. Let's resize that. And just go in the corner and resize that, something a little bit more manageable. That is not good enough. Let's do better than that. Okay, something to that effect will do. Right, I think you can also just click here and center that a bit more and let's just move everything down. Let's enter a few times. Get some paragraphs in there. Okay, so we've got yeah, you can move this now across if you wish. So, how does this represent the data's measure of center? Now, the variable we have on the bottom is they're all in words, so that's called categorical data. You can't really have a categorical data and have things like mean and median um, because there's no point ordering. I mean, you could order them in alphabetical order, but it's not meaningful. And there's no way to really calculate an average if you've got different names. All right, so the only thing you have is the modal class, which is the most popular artists. So they are the mode or most popular artists. This context. Now there's two of them because there's two that have both 10, which is Taylor Swift, so Tay Tay, and Weird Al Yankovic. All right. So those are the two most popular. So we've got one graph. Let's go and make another one. All right. So we'll do one with some numerics in it. So let's do this one. Okay. All right. So again, highlight these, and we're going to go insert, and we'll do the same thing. Yeah, we'll do another bar chart. Okay. All right. So keep getting that menu up. I want to get the text in here. All right. So this is song length. Okay. We also need to add our axis labels. There it is. Axis titles. Okay. All right. We have this, and we have. I'm going to put that one. Doing that. Single click. Do this is time in. All right, minutes and seconds. You notice how ugly this all is with all these different words in here, which are redundant because we know they're all kind of the same thing. I'm going to change this to be in time in seconds. All right. And the way we're going to do that, so now we have seconds as our title. Let's go and we're going to go and get rid of all the words and we're going to go convert these to just seconds. So 45 seconds. All right. And you also notice how the data moves to the right-hand side. That's because it's treating it as a number. Okay. Now, so these ones you have to pull out your calculator and work it out. So 1 minute is 60 seconds. So 60 plus 45 is 105. So if you do that in your head, it's fine. Just check with your calculator. But now you have to do some multiplication. 2 minutes, 2 times 60 is 120. So that's 135 if you add on that one. And you can keep going like that. So what I say, 120 plus 45, 165. You notice how it's updating on the bottom as well? This is going to make for a much better graph in a moment. All right, so are we going up consistently? Not really. All right, so this is still kind of categorical in the way it's presenting, which is okay, I think, for a year 8 assignment. All right, 3 minutes, that's 180, 60 plus 60 plus 60, or 60 times 3 is 180, plus another 30 is 210. 4 minutes, 4 times 60 is 420. No, 220, so 240, sorry. And then add another one is 255. Okay, there's those ones. Drawback of this, you can notice that the amount of increase is not consistent. So these are still categorical in that respect. So it's okay. It will do the job, particularly for this year as assignment. But you might, nah, let's just leave it like that. Overcomplicate things at year 8. Okay. Okay. So there we go. We've got a song length. That. Okay. And we can do the same thing. Let's go to do that and put that down here. And we'll just shrink that down a little bit and then move it across. Okay, so it's nice and centered. All right. So likewise, you can say, okay, in this case, the most popular songs, well, the most, especially the most popular songs, has a frequency of 240 seconds, which you can convert back to minutes and seconds if you wish. Okay, so that's how you can do some bar graphs. So I'll leave the video there.